Hi, I'm Kevin Koo.
And I'm Tom Furphy.
And this is the Innovation Conversation. So what I want to talk about this week is Scott Galloway, who knows everything about everything when it comes to e-commerce.
Just ask him.
Just ask him, right, exactly. Recently did a column in which he predicted that FedEx, he believes it's going to be bought by Walmart. He said, although if they did it, well, I think he said an OG move, the original gangsta move, like how I said original gangsta, it would be bought by Shopify. So do you think that makes sense? Is that the kind of, first of all, is FedEx in that kind of disadvantage because of what's happened with Amazon that it might want to make that kind of move? And does Walmart need to do something like that to compete with Amazon?
Well, you just asked a lot in that question. FedEx is definitely in a pickle now. I mean, I think it was either all of Q4 or December only. FedEx had they moved less product, delivered fewer packages than Amazon did. So, and this is across all types of parcel, right? So Amazon actually in the US handled more package volume in December than FedEx did. And that gap is just going to continue to widen. So I think, FedEx probably does need to do something. They need to do something strategic. Is that finding an acquirer? It could be.
Is it inevitable at this point that we're going to start to see some kind of contraction there? Does UPS have to look for, are there going to be other kinds of mergers, acquisitions in this space that we're likely to see simply as Amazon continues to grow?
Yeah, well, and if you ask anybody that drives for UPS or FedEx, they'll tell you, something like a third to half of their delivery volume was from Amazon. So, you take that volume out of their system, and that is that's a significant impact on their business. So they probably do have to do something. Where they go and what proposition they could bring is actually pretty interesting if you think about it. I mean, I get the Walmart, the Walmart notion. I think Walmart's doing an incredible job at investing in their kind of store pickup, that experience. This obviously would be additive to that. What does it mean for local delivery? What would that mean for longer parcel delivery for them? Do they generate enough volume? They don't probably generate enough volume on their own to fill the system, but does it make sense, for them to offer that as a service? It could. He also mentioned the potential of them joining somebody like Shopify. So if you think about that, from a commerce platform standpoint, somebody like Shopify can offer, all of the great e-commerce capabilities, but then if you tack on this fulfillment capability, we know Shopify's investing in fulfillment centers, right? So if they actually invested in that delivery last mile capability, that could be pretty interesting.
Does a Walmart acquisition of FedEx, does that have a potential negative effect in terms of people who are competing with Walmart not wanting to do business with FedEx because of that? And I'm going to sort of answer my own question, which is, a lot of people seem to be doing business with Amazon who are competing with Amazon. Mm-hmm. So that doesn't seem to have the kind of impact that I might have expected.
Yeah, I think as you look at kind of how business models evolve and capabilities evolve, I think you're going to see lots of partnerships, kind of happening between folks that maybe were traditional adversaries, but if it's a capability that may not be core to their business, then that's something that I can go and partner, with you. If I'm a competing retailer of Walmart, do I really give Walmart any kind of advantage, or am I at a disadvantage because I used maybe a fulfillment service of theirs? I don't think so. Although it's okay.
Yeah, I know it's funny. I'm always sort of conflicted about this because I agree with that. On the other hand, do I want to do anything that can help give Walmart any kind of advantage that it can apply to other things? It was always the problem I had when Safeway owned the gift card business, right? And I was always like, well, why would anybody want to sell gift cards without any profits are going to go to help Safeway compete with you?
I think that comes down to what is your proposition to your customer, right? And so in the gift card business, am I going to, cheat my customers out of access to gift cards because I don't want to enrich a competitor? That's a tough call, right? I mean, it's not customer centric. So if Walmart owned a capability that was going to effectively get packages to a customer, and getting that package to a customer wasn't proprietary to me, then I think that makes sense.
Well, I guess the one thing we can probably be sure of is that there's going to be more and more of these kinds of mergers and acquisitions. There's going to be stuff we're not going to expect, and inevitably it's going to have a domino effect on retailers, on brands, and on the entire distribution system.
I think so. Yeah.
Anyway, well, that's that for this edition of the Innovation Conversation, and we'll see you next time, everybody.
Thank you.